I was yet on another losing streak. Usually at this point I would press play again and spend the next 5 hours trying to catch back up. But no, I didn't do that. My emotions kicked in. I said to myself, that's it, I'm done with this game. And this wasn't the first time I said these words. I would usually stop playing the game maybe for an hour or two, but then return straight back into it. However, this time it was different. I actually meant these words. I proceeded to uninstall the game from my computer and hard drive. I then sealed the deal by deleting my account. The following day, I gave my PC away to my auntie. I gave up the ghost. At first, it was hard. Everywhere I looked reminded me of the game. I remember going on YouTube, I'll be flooded with videos related to the game. However, I simply ignored them. Instantly, I noticed some changes, such as being able to brush my teeth in the morning or having the time to eat breakfast each day. I started to play tennis again at a local club, and along the way I've met a lot of interesting people: dentist, solicitor, engineers, web developer, banker, nurse, and even a guy that blows up buildings for living. However, despite playing 10 hours a week, I still had a lot of free time. After dropping out of university, I knew I had to either find a job or go back to school. I was lost and confused of what to do next. Time was closing in and I had to make a decision, and although I was very hesitant, I decided to return to university. Now, university was hard, especially because it was semester 2. Most students were already settled in and were familiar with the procedures, but not me. I had no clue what I was doing. I didn't know how to reference, I didn't know how to submit assignments, I didn't know what to do during lectures. Heck, I didn't even know where I was half the time. I was quite lost, literally. Thankfully though, during lectures I sat next to someone, and that someone was a girl that I met just before I dropped out. And she may not know it, but just sitting next to me, she showed me the ropes and made me feel less worried. So thank you. During this time, another person I knew said to me,
"Hey Kered, where have you been, man?"
And I knew he was talking about the game League of Legends. So I replied, "Oh, hey man. Yeah, I've stopped playing the game." He replies,
"You liar. I saw you on last night. Why didn't you invite me?"
And I thought to myself, how is this possible? I replied, "You must have made a mistake because I deleted my account months ago." And again, he persists.
"You sly dog. I've seen you online several times and I'll prove it. I'll send you a screenshot."
And he never did. And although he was probably wrong, regardless, the truth is, it didn't matter whether or not my account was still active. I've simply moved on. After surviving my first semester at university, I was rewarded with 15 weeks off, or otherwise known as the semester break. Usually during this time, I would spend up to 10 hours a day playing League of Legends. However, after quitting, I knew I had to fill the void. At this stage, I was constantly having dreams about my friends from high school, so I decided to contact them via Facebook, and it was scary to see how much they have all changed. They seemed so happy and busy with their lives, and none of them had time to catch up. And I don't blame them. After all, what we once had in common was now obsolete. So I googled what to do when you have no friends, and one suggestion was to start making YouTube videos. Now initially I was deciding whether to do VFX or animation, but after discovering some awesome channels, I was inspired to do animation. So I went online and purchased the cheapest drawing tablet I could find, and I started to animate, even though I had absolutely no clue on how to draw or animate. Now this would be a good time to say, yes, I do closely resemble Domix. This is because he was the one to inspire me to animate, and I learned how to lip sync via his tutorial. So for anyone that keeps saying, "Yo man, your video looks exactly like Domix. You have the same mouths, the same style, heck, you even talk like him." Yup. I agree, and I'm very well aware, okay? Okay. Anyways, back to the story. Despite spending majority of my time either animating or learning how to animate, I still had a bit of free time during the end of the day, in which I would watch TV shows, movies, and of course, YouTube videos. And for some reason, I remember watching a lot of Minecraft Let's Play videos. It was weird because I didn't even play Minecraft. Anyways, I'm not going to lie, during this time I did play a game called Urban Terror, a first-person shooter. but only when I had free time. I also played a game called Clash of Clans, and about 2 weeks into the game, I immediately uninstalled it after realizing how addictive it was getting. But I can assure you, the time I spent on these games wouldn't even come close to how much time I spent on League of Legends. Also, I only played these games when I had free time, and eventually my free time ran out because the semester break was over. It was time for another round of university, where I would be mainly doing lots of reading, which I absolutely hate, in-class tests, exams, and of course, group assignments. LOL! And during this time, the topic League of Legends did pop up. Like, some people will be watching League stream during class, and often people will talk about the game with their friends, but it didn't bother me. However, there was this one moment during a lecture I overheard these two girls talking about League of Legends.
I have a friend that's really good at the game. He reaches Challenger, then sells his account for $1 grand.
Wow, really?
Yeah, he made a lot of money. He now has a full-time job at Riot.
And the girl replied with,
Damn, if I was that good at the game, I'll quit university right now.
and this made me think, maybe I should have sold my account for $1 grand, or maybe I should have kept playing the game. But the truth is, it didn't matter. I had already deleted my account and moved on. So here I am today, 365 days free from League of Legends, where exactly 1 year ago I said to myself, I'm done with this game. What helped me with overcoming this game was simply the fact that I wanted to stop playing. So not only did I stop playing the game, but I also haven't deliberately seen anything related to League of Legends. No YouTube videos, no streams, no forums, no website, none of that. It also greatly helped that I deleted my account, as it removed temptation. Not only would I have to re-download the game and install it, but also I would have to create a new account and start from scratch. The main reason I started playing League of Legends was because of my friends that have now drifted away. Finally, I'd like to say that I have nothing against League of Legends or gaming. These are just my experiences, and who knows, maybe I'll go back to playing League of Legends, but I guess only time will tell.